Hi, everybody. It is July 4th. Happy holidays. I am all natural. I'm getting ready to leave here for the 4th of July with family and friends, but I wanted to share this with you. I did a channeling session last night, and we are talking about going through portals with Bigfoots. And so someone asked me if I could see through and see the place where everybody is going. And I did, and it was amazing. It was it was probably when the Earth was began. I believe I said Inca on there, and I've been working on that, and I believe it's pre-Inca. And so I pulled this up. This is Tawanaku, and they are figuring this was like 1300,000 AD. This was probably one of the first historical sites of pre man's existence, way before the Incas. And so I pulled this up because this is kind of what I saw with more of the terracotta stones, how they're perfectly precise. If you see in there how precise they are cut, and just the structure of it. Also, I talk about some sacrificial things that came later. And then, as you hear the end of this tape, I'm going to continue on and tell you what I saw was through time evolved, there became wars. And the wars were between civilizations, and our civilization fought the medieval civilizations because we didn't like the sacrifices that were going on and we wanted it to stop. And as we fought civilization, the animals started fighting. And you will hear that the animals were in peace and never ate anything but vegetation and plant life. But as people began to fight, animals began to fight, and then it evolved to how everything is today. So I'm going to play this for you. It's about 22 minutes long. It's amazing. Um, I've never had an experience like this before. I've never seen anything like this before. This is totally intuitive reading, channeling to the other side of where people go when they're taken through portals. So I'm going to play that for you now. If you see a dog
jump... Today is July 3rd, and I'm going to do a channeling session. I'm going to see if I can see through a portal. I also call it looking through the veil. As I was discovering through cold cases of missing people in the forest that some people were taken through this portal and some walked through it. They have created a civilization in the land of the Bigfoots. There's also dinosaurs. There's no dogmen that are allowed to go over into this area. It seems that the dinosaurs that are there are friendly. They don't eat humans. They eat vegetation and plant life. But they're big and cumbersome, and you have to be careful of them. Bigfoots live in caves. Humans are building constructions. The first thing you see as you go through this portal is just major plant life. Just the densest jungle you can imagine. Everything is green, everything. You don't see tall buildings, you don't see anything except green. I do see the Bigfoot X's in the forest. And to walk in this forest, you have to lift your knees and walk through all this vegetation. There's no trails, very few. The that are well traveled. The portals move around, they're never at the same spot. They do that for protection. The portals have to stay open a certain amount of time before the energy is released and closes the matrix. There's all sorts of animal life there. It's like going into a zoo. But what's very interesting over here is all animals get along. Tigers, monkeys, giraffes, zebras. There's no killing of animals there. Everything is of plant life, which is very different to what we have in Earth. I asked Cassandra, my guide, which world is better, our world or the Bigfoot world through the veil? And she said the Bigfoot world is much easier to live in. It is not corrupt. It's hard living because you have to live off the land and be careful of certain things. There are things like snakes and poisonous snakes. There are things like that. They don't eat each other, but certain things can bite you that could be detrimental to an animal or a human. All sorts of insect life, large insect life, things that would be troublesome to a human here. There's also animals there that we have never seen before. Different races of animals, species. As in Bigfoot. Bigfoots in this place are respected. They can talk to every animal with their mind, and they can lead them away from the human dwellings by their minds. It seems like the Bigfoots stand as sentinels to the humans to protect them, as they can deter any animal. For some reason, animals do not care to kill other animals, but they are aggressive to humans for some reason. I don't know if it's a scent, but it is. If an animal does kill a human and eats them, the Bigfoot has to kill them. Because once an animal has a taste of blood, it will continue on, beginning to kill. So the Bigfoots have to take care of these animals and dispose of them. There seems to be a cliff that's like an electric. I see bright lights of yellow, a lot of static charge as you walk over to this ledge. It's a kind of a flat ledge of a mountain that you can walk on, and it goes way far down. You really can't see past the static and the golden amber of the static. And that's what the Bigfoot throw dead animals into. It vaporizes them. At least that's what they think. that is bad in this world, the Bigfoot take care of and vaporize in this almost like a grid, electrical grid that's golden. There's different levels of golden. You know how it goes like a dark gold up to a light gold, kind of an amber gold hue. I don't see too much of the sky because the forest is so dense. I really can't see the sky. I'm walking through the vegetation. The smell is different there. It's very humid, almost stifling humid. I don't like it. I don't like feeling muggy and clammy on my skin, which is good for the other animals. It helps them survive. To have that wetness, it keeps them moist and hydrated. It does rain, so there must be a sky. There's purple frogs, yellow frogs. Those are vivid colors there. More vivid than here. I'm coming to where I can see an opening, slight opening. I see a large waterfall, like miles away, but I can see it coming off the mountain. And to my left, I see red stones, like a wall of red stones cut square. It's huge, it's megalithic. That's where the humans live. And I can see the Bigfoots standing around it. Almost like that's their job, to stand there and protect it. Humans are revered there, even though the Bigfoots don't like them there, they have to accept them. People, humans, are the closest to God. So that's why the Bigfoot protect them. They do get frustrated when we go through the portals because they have to take care of us. They don't like taking care of us. It's not what they want to do on that side, but they have to. That is their calling. The structured wall is high. It kind of goes up a mountain. So it makes it kind of smooth, and a lot of the dinosaurs can't climb up it. The people are on a mountain. It's kind of flat, about high. And some of the rocks go out in ledges, so the Bigfoot could walk around from one side to another that's on the ledge of the mountain, because the rocks make a ledge like a pathway. They protect it that way. The sun there is amber. It's not like the sun here. The sky is kind of a golden, amber, like a amber stone. That's the color of the sky, because that's what's coming out of the sun there. There's no clouds right now. There's waterfalls everywhere. Many of the people that are taken have intelligence in certain areas, so they can start agriculture. This is a well planned out scheme, I guess. Well planned out. I'm hearing this is well planned out. There are signs of humans this day and age. It's just hidden from us. Some of the artifacts that have been found are modernistic because people wanted to leave messages for the future, and they did that in carvings, art. There's several mountaintops with humans civilizations. There's no ruler, no king, no queen. Everybody's equal. Everybody has a task to do. Everybody works together, and they are a community of people. They also have a different race of people that live amongst them, that bring them harmony, that bring them in kind of what I want to say is blessings. They are healers. I'm looking at the kind of like a little village that they've made, but there's thousands of people there. Their structures are made out of stone. Their homes have stone floors, almost kind of like a terracotta color. The walls to their homes are stone, but the roof is not. It's like grass tied together, and almost like a bamboo. Why the people have said that they do not like it over there that I've talked to is because life is survival. It's survival. It's different. They don't have any of the comforts of home. And they are all bit.
Oh, that's interesting. Hold on a second. Interesting. Huh. That just cut out on me. Oh, because the battery's dying. So basically, the rest of that is talking about the humans from the future existing with those of the past and how we had to exist with those people of the past. And how we taught them many things and how they taught us many things. They were the bosses, though. I have a feeling that they were the bosses, but they did respect us. Through time, there was these ancient civilizations sacrificed. I don't know where sacrifice came from, but they did do sacrifices of people, not animal, at that time that I saw. And it drove us crazy from the future because we don't accept things like that. But for us to survive there with this civilization, we had to look the other way. And I see them closing themselves up in their homes. Also, what I saw at night that you'll hear on this tape recorder if I need to charge it, I didn't realize it was so low on battery, that at night, so the day the sun was amber, the sky was amber. It wasn't blue. It was a gold hue. It was totally different than what we see today. Then at night, um, I could see that I could see all the planets. I could see Saturn. They were so close to Earth or to view. All the planner, all the planets were hovering over where I saw, and it was the most amazing sight to see planets clear as day with stars and the moon, Saturn, all of them, Pluto. What else did I say? Talk about? It seems like our civilization. When I say our civilization, I'm talking about humans that have walked through portals. The women had a hard time getting pregnant over there. Um, the women that basically got pregnant were the civilization that was existing there, and they had babies from our civilization mixed with theirs, and also Bigfoot civilization mixed with theirs. And the babies did live. So that's why I think we see a little bit maybe humanoid Bigfoots because they are a mixed race. And um, what else? I'll listen to that tape. There was more to it. Can't believe it stopped like that. But as I told you at the beginning, there was those sacrifices, and I believe that we started retaliating, and there was wars that began because we human know wars, and we began the wars from the future. And as you look at this picture, you can see the definition of the stones. They're just tightly, just a beautiful architectural view. And these are pre-existent, pre Inca, um, and it spreads all over. And I know Machu Picchu was another place that I believe that some of us went to. Most of the hilltops were where we existed, as long as there was Bigfoot around, because we kind of hung with the Bigfoot because they protected us. And then I think we started going our own way. So you guys, peace out. I know this is really bizarre, out of normal. It feels like at this time I'm walking two parallels: my life as a human and family, friends, and another life in this realm of psychicness and seeing beyond. It's kind of hard sometimes to, because once you start opening up your mind to this other side, you see it all the time in your head, which is very interesting. And you kind of want to know more. So, you guys, peace out. Have a good 4th of July. Don't drink too much. Be good. Enjoy the fireworks. Peace out. Love you all. And we will see you soon. I'm going to do some more channeling. So, bye bye. See you later.